Imagine walking through a dark temple. Hundreds of candles flicker in the shadows. Ancient symbols are carved into the stone, and a group of people are whispering strange words from a book that is thousands of years old. Now imagine this. Some of these rituals were so feared that entire towns believed they could curse kings, summon spirits, or destroy lives. But here's the disturbing part. These rituals were not just stories. Many of them were actually practiced in different parts of the world. Today, we're going to explore 5 of the darkest rituals from history that terrified people for centuries. And number 3 is so disturbing that it led to thousands of innocent people being executed. Welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy dark mysteries, ancient history, and unexplained stories, make sure to subscribe because this channel explores the darkest secrets from history. Now let's begin with the first ritual. Ritual 1: Egyptian curse rituals. Thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt, magic was not seen as evil. It was simply power. Priests and magicians believed they could influence the world using symbols, words, and rituals. One of the most feared practices was something historians call curse rituals. People would write the name of their enemy on a clay figurine. Then something disturbing happened. The figurine would be broken, burned, or buried while special words were spoken. The belief was simple. Whatever happened to the figurine would happen to the person it represented. Archaeologists have actually discovered hundreds of these broken figurines buried beneath temples. To ancient Egyptians, this wasn't superstition, it was a weapon. But that ritual is nothing compared to what happened centuries later in Europe, a time when fear of dark magic became so intense that it caused one of the most terrifying events in history. Ritual 2: Medieval European witch rituals. During the Middle Ages, Europe was filled with fear. People believed witches could summon storms, spread disease, and curse entire villages. Many believed witches performed secret rituals at night. They were said to gather in hidden places, deep forests, abandoned fields, or ruined buildings. Stories described circles drawn on the ground, candles placed around strange symbols, and whispered words meant to call unseen forces. Whether these rituals actually happened or not is still debated, but the fear of them became so powerful that thousands of people were accused of witchcraft. Some were imprisoned, some were tortured, and many were executed. One of the most famous examples was the Salem witch trials, where panic and fear turned an entire community against itself. But the next ritual on this list may be the most disturbing of them all. Because in the next story, people believed a ritual could summon spirits from another world, and it spread across Europe like wildfire. Ritual 3: The spirit summoning rituals. In the 1700s and 1800s, a strange trend appeared in Europe and America. It was called spiritualism. People believed the dead could communicate with the living. Families began holding gatherings called seances. They would sit around a table in a dark room. Candles would be lit. Everyone would hold hands. Then they would ask questions to the spirits. Sometimes the table would move. Sometimes strange knocks would be heard, and sometimes messages would appear through mediums who claimed to speak for the dead. Many historians believe most of these events were tricks or psychological illusions, but at the time, people truly believed they were speaking with the spirit world, and the fear of what might answer those calls kept many people awake at night. But believe it or not, the next ritual might be even darker. Because the next practice didn't happen in secret rooms, it happened in villages, towns, and communities all over the world. Ritual 4: Folklore Protection Rituals. In many ancient cultures, people believed dark forces could bring bad luck, illness, or disaster. So they created rituals meant to protect themselves. In some places, people buried strange objects under their homes. In others, they placed symbols above their doors. Some believed certain words or prayers could block curses. These rituals weren't meant to harm anyone, they were meant to protect families from unseen dangers. Archaeologists have discovered old houses with hidden protective charms inside the walls. To the people living there, these rituals were the only defense they had against what they believed was real supernatural danger. But the final ritual on this list might be the most mysterious, because historians still debate whether this last ritual was real, misunderstood, or completely myth. Ritual 5: The Forbidden Books. Throughout history, certain books were believed to contain dangerous knowledge. Some were said to include rituals that could control spirits or hidden forces. One famous example is a mysterious medieval book known as the Lesser Key of Solomon. According to legend, it described methods used by ancient magicians. Because of this, many of these books were banned or hidden. Some were locked away in private collections, others disappeared completely. To many people, these books were not just historical texts, they were believed to be too dangerous to exist. Whether those fears were real or simply the result of fear, mystery, and the human imagination is still debated today. Throughout history, humans have always been fascinated by the unknown, and when people couldn't explain something, they often turned to magic, rituals, and belief. But the real question is this: were these rituals ever truly powerful, or were they simply the result of fear, mystery, and the human imagination? Let me know in the comments which of these rituals surprised you the most, and if you enjoy exploring dark history and mysterious stories, don't forget to subscribe, because the next video might uncover an even darker secret from the past.